Good afternoon, people. Man, trying to get my dribble right. Bam. There we go. Yo, 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 yo. Born Majesty. Nobody calls me Jabil but my mother and the police. Boom, boom. Just in time. Hit the bell so y'all get the notifications. We got to kick it. Let's kick it for a minute. Can we kick it for a minute? There's a lot of shit going on. This shit is starting to move really, really fast. He said, what took you so long? Oh, man, I got my plate full, man. Working. Ghost Ezzo, I don't know what to tell you, my guy. Ain't dribble with you in a minute. He said, what young dummy we talking about? He said, I have that. I have the black one. No, you ain't got this. This custom, man. It's all kind of fox. It's all kind of fox hanging from this shit. But yeah, you might got one, but you ain't got one like this. All right. When you coming back to be more? When I get booked. NBA Youngboy comments were ignorant. NBA Youngboy is bugging. I believe at some point he will take that back. I believe he will apologize for that. I believe he spoke. What came out his mouth was something that you might say when you were a young boy and shit. You might say some silly shit like that when you're young. I'm 41 and back in the studio. These dudes dying and going to jail. I have a good shot. Chili, see the paper chase. Get him, Chili. He said, Gully's getting a red fox. He said, how do we book you? If you don't know how to book someone, man, you might not be in the business like you think you are. Peace. Westbrook needed a home. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hassan Amir, thank you. Didn't get the notifications you were going live. They'd be like that sometimes. Your gang affiliation meets criminal activity equals RICO. Why they throwing it away like that, man? Why they throwing it away so fast? Why they throwing it away? They've achieved parts of the American dream, and they just can't sit put, man. Why can't they just sit on the pot and get money? Why older guys always want to be the only one with something different? I don't know, man. You gonna blame that on the older nigga, man. I mean, originality. His girl best friend for 15 years told what type of information could she had offered that was criminal. He said, what did young boy say? He said that it don't take a real man to fight. It takes a real man to kill. That's what he said. He said a real man kills, he don't fight, or something like that. Hov gonna separate himself from Cass. I'm pretty sure he done already did that. The feds, American government been strategizing. Y'all like this video and share it. It ain't enough bodies in here. Will you come out with a documentary of your life? Of course. You know I am. Them benefit checks be bait. Man, I don't know what type of scam he involved with, but it might be like the latest flavor, the PUA thing and shit. I don't know what to think. I know a lot of people came up over the summer. Why Boosie ain't asking who shot him? We not dealing with no negativity in here no more and shit, man. If you got a sarcastic question or some stupid shit like that, just hold on to it. Dream Market. Did you like it? What is Dream Market? He said the elders come from a time when you wanted to stand out. The youngins want to blend in. Cass gang killed a 15-year-old. That's the main charge. This is a fox. Some prefer minks and shit like that. Chinchilla, sable, fox. Fuck with the foxes and shit. Boosie been down this road. He damn sure ain't getting on the net talking about nothing. Facts. Subscribe to the channel and share this video. As you all know, G Herbo, they didn't fix the case for him, accusing him of a lot of action with private jets and shit like that. If y'all think, don't y'all, he said you and King Odie still cool, of course. Don't y'all know that these people like nice things too? Don't you know that these people like nice things too? These police, these investigators and shit like that. And they saying to themselves, damn, I went to college for this many years and I put in this many school hours and I'm this much in debt. And this is what my life is like. And you got this little nigga, he's in his 20s and he's riding private jets and he's doing this and he's doing that. I don't like this and I don't believe it. I don't believe he can afford this. So I want to look closer at this whole situation. These rappers doing too much. You got to switch up when you're making that money. Move different too. It's been said that during the COVID-19 crisis, they couldn't do any shows. Rappers couldn't do any shows. And the way they go about earning money might have been compromised. So, but these niggas doing private jets and shit. That was crazy. They move like they ain't being watched closely. They don't gotta look into it. Niggas telling themselves we be too flashy while involved with crimes. You think these niggas going broke now because of COVID prices? One thing I know about black people, black men, we'll find a way. I don't think the COVID handicapped anybody that looked like me. Nah, we got to keep on. We got to continue to live. He said, just like the cop of Harlem Nights. Yeah, in Harlem Nights, he just died too. Danny Aiello. He said, I'm in a fucking hovel. And you sitting in here making millions of fucking dollars a night, a weekend, or some shit like that. They make that shit personal. They will take that. They will take something like that and make it personal. Like G Herbo and the police know each other. Like they came up on the same block. They looking at his progress and become enraged right on the spot. 7 other people got caught with G Herbo. I don't know if Casanova's still on the run. I don't know. Cash made it kind of easy for them, man. Cash made it easy for them, man. He got them gang videos and shit. They gonna talk about that shit. He gonna hear about that. That one joint, the one that was a hit, knock your teeth out. Damn, I forget how that shit went. That shit was crazy. He turned himself in last night. Yeah, you normally turn in when it ain't nowhere to run. Set tripping. Set tripping is the name. Yeah, set tripping. He said you can't put the jerseys in some cases. I don't care about them fucking jerseys, man. I'll sneeze on them jerseys. Them jerseys and all been worn and shit like that, man. Them shits ain't nothing and shit. I don't value shit like that. Why would I value a jersey when I actually be sitting in front of NBA players? Shout out to the dribble. I spent this weekend with Shaquille O'Neal. Shout out to my man Pete. Yeah, man, this nigga talking about these jerseys and shit. Who cares about them and shit? And you want one? The fuck? Damn. He said all he care about is the big pencil, right? Right. Shout out to Shaquille O'Neal. I got a chance to ask him a few questions. It wasn't an interview, it was a personal interview. I got a chance to ask him face to face about Hank Gathers. Yo. Nah. Mm-hmm. All right. He said you don't care about it. You just have them on most of your videos. That's not true. That jersey right there, I know that nigga. I could text him and he'll call here right now on live right now. I know him. I don't know Kobe Bryant or Russell Westbrook. I had an encounter with Chris Webber before. Most of these dudes was involved in illegal activities before rap. Rap money just helps them expand their operations, which ultimately leads to their demise. You might be right there. Snuff out of St. Paul, Minnesota. What's good, Mr. Snuff? He said cross him up. Nah, he ain't bothering nobody. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. The topic is, it just seemed like being an MC ain't what it once was, man. It looked so glamorous, man, looking at Big Daddy Kane and all these guys hopping out of limousines with the latest fashions on, and you kind of knew that they was going to be here tomorrow. And they still here 30 years later. They still here and shit. These guys, god damn, man, if they don't get killed, the police grab them the fuck up, man. Why don't y'all be cool? Why don't y'all be cool? Is there no way to leave the street shit alone once you're on? Yeah, just leave it the fuck alone. The worst part is that gangs will be our first line of defense now. They're being systematically eradicated. What purpose do gangs serve besides getting motherfucker sons put the fuck away? With the RICO cases, like for real, what purpose does a gang serve? What purpose do a gang serve? Like, is they like getting kitty cats out trees, or, you know, taking an old lady groceries, or, you know, helping a woman across the street? Are they doing anything productive besides getting the fuck in trouble? Like, what are the advantages of joining a gang? Somebody please tell me at this point, because it seemed like you don't get nothing but booked. The algorithms are bringing money to the gang music, so they follow the money. Forgetting the bag is in a prison cell. Gangs give young men courage. That might have some truth to it. But seriously, what's the purpose of a gang? What's the purpose? What's the purpose when you join up, when you got to go cut somebody to be down, or when you got to do something, or when you paying dues, or whatever is required? What do you get in return? What do you get in return? Everybody want to be down with something. Gangs are an enemy of black society. Streets is a trap. We all know it. Survivors of the game know it. Suckers need protection. Dudes just need a hug. Oh, gangs come with an inmate number. Lack of self-confidence and self-identity. What's the point of courage if you don't protect anything? Everybody chips in on beer. Death, jail, and more problems is what you get. It was originally to protect the community from police brutality. I think gangs probably do more damage to the community than the police ever did at this point. The shootings in Chicago is up in the 7s on the year, I think, already. Yeah, it might be the murder. Yeah, the murders is up in the 7s. Something has to change. Y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Super chatters. The Instagram, these comments are moving fast. Super chat it out, and I hop right to it. It'll help me to see it a little bit, but it don't cost no money to be here and shit. The criminal organization is part of the gang, gets you money. The criminal organization is part of the gang, gets you money faster. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. And when you get money, who want a gang around and shit? Like you drawing fucking attention. Like who want a gang around? The government is a gang. Big gang. They play no games. They play no games either. They tell a nigga, you on the run now. And they put a number up and they say, you want to call in and tell us where this guy at, you can dial such and such and such and such. And a nigga that was just a monster turns himself in to his captor. Just like that. You don't want none of it. Just like that. Just like that. Damn. Surrender. Surrender. Surrender is against all the codes. Surrender is against all the codes. That's against all the codes. Don't be a part of that lifestyle, man. It's just not looking good. Too many moving parts ain't good at all. Oh, this is a Fox, man. Custom joint. Aviator. Yo. Yeah. Okay. I'm on live right now. But yeah. Just send it in an email. I could have ever gotten as far as I did if I was in the gang. Too many ops hating progress. He had to turn himself in or Hove wouldn't support him. You can get a hold of women being the cool guy at work. I had to go and catch 4 felonies to learn that. God damn. Casanova was at the Rock Nation brunch, right? He was invited. He was a part of that, right? Fuck you, cash that in, man, for commissary. Rock Nation LA office connected to the federal building. New York gonna start gang injunction just like Cali is over. I seen somebody from Cali get on the internet a couple of years ago and say gang injunction is coming to California because of, you know, the way the East Coast people openly represent gangs. I didn't see no colors when I was out there. Like, you ain't gonna never see that. I didn't see it anyway when I've never seen nobody in Cali wearing gang colors. I didn't. Like, they was dressed like, I was around some hustlers from Crenshaw. They was hustling. They were scalping tickets at the Staples Center. They was dressed like regular niggas and shit. You did? But on the East, motherfuckers gotta have their colors on and shit. And gotta be waving the flag or gotta be on the internet standing in the spotlight. He couldn't do nothing but surrender. He said colors is some 80s and 90s shit. He said that flag in his country and dead. Why do you think Cass always screw facing the camera? I have no idea. They using their money to fund hood shit. He said, what the fuck is that $5 shit on your head? This shit cost $300. I paid $300. He wanted $350 and shit. I talked him down. This is Fox, man. This is Fox and leather and shit. I never understood East Coast gang culture. I don't know if they fully understand it either. It makes no sense. I know that the blood thing was effective in jail to protect the blacks. We needed some solidarity. I believe it should have stayed there. The UBN and all of that shit should have stayed in jail. It's not good or meant to function in society. It can't function in society. It can't. Boom, boom. We got to encourage each other to do better and be better. Crook from the Brook, I appreciate your donation. Chokes rebuttal is horrible. Oh, Choke said that he got COVID-19. That's how he tried to duck the paperwork. Dude, Lavish D couldn't wear red as part of his parole. 50 said back in the day, New York destroyed itself when it started gang banging. Funk Master Flex. Yo. People be calling my phone saying my name. That gets you banged on. When you say my name, that means you're a stranger. Get banged on off top. Gully, your IG is lit. Thank you. Shout out to 52 Savage from Dallas, Texas, man. We did some work over the weekend. Yeah, I thought that he was a novelty internet like joke, you know, being the older guy rapping and shit. I listened to some of his music. He's gotten better like a motherfucker. Yeah, Flex think he a bad bitch. He getting run around here getting his hips done and shit like that. I couldn't believe that nigga did that shit in public. That's a shame. The term Hov and Beyonce went to Cuba. They went there to try to talk inside of Shakur to turn herself into the feds. Y'all out y'all goddamn mind. Hip hop is the new minstrel show. Yeah. Flex think he a bad bitch. Niggas getting bad bitch surgery. Brazilian butt lifts. What the fuck is this world coming to? That's some shit that women used to hide. Women hide their surgeries. Why the fuck would you get up there and get to showing the shit off? Well, you got paid for it, but you niggas just do anything. Just destroy your masculinity for a check. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's a shame. All Flex had to do was do some fucking burpees. You got the Aryans doing fucking 800 burpees and niggas going to get their ass cut on. You got your ass cut on. Choke is tone deaf. He said in Dallas took me here to find some. That was a joke. Texas got weed. That was a joke. I do that sometimes if I'm in somebody's city. I say the weed ain't no good. Or, oh man, this shit is terrible. And then out comes the plugs. Just trim a little bit up off the side. Gully, do up to 888 burpees. Hell nah. He said, Gully, you need a head reduction. If I didn't have this head that I'm working with, I never would have made it in life. And as a kid, I had a visibly bigger head than everybody else, but I normally had a higher grade point average too. I'm very thankful for this head. Live Hip Hop Daily, H Imperial. I appreciate the donation, homie. Yo, Okay. Okay. It's always a method to your madness. Casanova is telling right now, be smart. That's fucked up that that's your options. You could either have your rap career and go home like 6ix9ine, or you can go with Mel Murder. You can go with Mel Murder, or you can go with 6ix9ine. Now they're gonna hold the microphone in front of him. Here go the mic. You can go this way, you can go that way. Who you gonna go with? Damn. That's hectic, man. I don't got him telling anything. He seemed pretty hardcore shit. But goddamn, man. See, this is what makes it bad about somebody like Casanova. Casanova is like everything that he rap about, that's really who he is and shit. And he made it through all of that, through prison, through the cutting, through all of that shit, to a Rock Nation brunch, man, to being a Rock Nation invitee. Damn, homie. And they gonna talk about that when you going. If he don't get out the trouble he in, they gonna talk about that where he going. Where he going, they gonna be like, man, I remember we was watching you on a damn. I gotta get an ashtray. Give me 1 second. Can I get an ashtray, please? Yo, I just seen his album cover and the name of it. Yo. Okay. Okay. Niggas are actually out here throwing away millions to keep street cred. It's a goddamn shame, man. It's a goddamn shame, man. In the entertainment business, everything is on steroids. The food tastes better. The water's colder. The bitches is better. Just everything, man, is just so much more wonderful and perfect, man. It's an incredible existence. That shit that Ankasa was telling y'all happened to me in Miami. That shit happened to Casanova too. That shit happened to Casanova too his first time in Miami. He probably went home and threw his clothes out too. Dig? And it's fucked up that he them niggas, man. And these guys don't even be protecting these niggas, man. They don't even be protecting these niggas, man. Like G Herbo he shouldn't be putting himself at risk. He shouldn't be doing no crimes, man. Like if we taking money, we stealing and shit. You not gonna steal. I'll steal for you, my nigga. I'll steal for you, man, and share what I stole and shit. You can't do nothing. Same thing with Casanova, man. You can't do nothing, my nigga. You can't do nothing. Because as soon as if you do anything, this whole party is over with. The whole party is over with. He said he should have put out a mixtape before he turned himself in. I would have. New York Nicky said 6ix9ine did the right thing. I think he was held to some different standards than Casanova and those guys. This case is 7 days. They don't give a fuck. You could change your bankroll, but not your mentality. Everybody can't go. Shout out to Live Hip Hop Daily, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube channel. That's my partner out of Atlanta. Shit, he getting busy. Let me see who else. Philly First 48, Johnny Mac. Y'all know me and Johnny Mac history. We tricked y'all. It was all a stunt. It was all a stunt. Shout out to Johnny Mac. I'm going to be on Philly First 48 like any day now. I'm supposed to get on there yesterday. He had to scam to keep up with his image. Wasn't no rap money coming in. He hasn't had a major hitter, big stream numbers. They gonna label him as the biggest boss because of these niggas. AR Abnum didn't even get sentenced yet. These niggas steadily just piling on fair cases. The channel I narrated, oh my God, I know this is a lie. The channel I narrated for stole my money from me. Slime and grime everywhere. That's the original voice of Crown Court TV. Is that why you're not on there no more? I don't know. Ace Howard, I hear you. 50 and Jay-Z smart. They made it. They knew that they couldn't mix anymore. The niggas very smart. A lot more indictments coming. Cash had to scam. He wasn't a huge artist. He didn't have any hits. She said, yes, sir. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You a great narrator. I wouldn't have let you go and shit. Crown Court TV got some explaining to do. We gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him. This happens when you celebrate the nigga, not the black man. Don't sound the same without Mylene. Troy Ave is smiling about this. Damn, shorty, you did good on the Nipsey case. Oh, man, we gonna let Crown Court TV know about this. We gonna let him know about this. You got him popping and he cut out on you. They do that shit all the time. That's a goddamn shame. We appreciate you, though. You're the original voice. And you probably read better. I was wondering what happened to the original narrator. Me too. Crown got some explaining to do. You didn't get the notifications? Since they didn't send you no notifications, tweet this 2 times. Ray for All's to interview is classic. I got more coming, man. The SD card overfloweth. It overfloweth. I'm disappointed in Crown Court TV, says Ford Fairlane Fordham. I'm disappointed too, man. Niggas can't keep their business. Can we do square business without cheating, without trying to get extra pennies? Can we be teammates? Can we score together? He said Gully hiring for the next dog. Careful who you shit on. Shit hopped on the chat and 650 people found out in seconds. Douglas Mitchell, you know how I give it up, man. The dribble is spectacular. Rock Nation getting a return investment. Casanova hasn't sold a record and they give him bread. He said, not with the grimy niggas that don't stick together. I'm not talking about the grimies. The grimies always get what they're looking for eventually and shit. I'm talking about people who trying to be successful. That's what I'm talking about. The case about the hobo GDs here in Chicago is like a good-ass movie. They made Rick Ross pay $3 million for saying it came out on Crown Court TV case. The GDs, pardon me, I didn't say that. Allegedly, well, it came out in court that Rick Ross paid paid $3 million for saying the big guy's name. They said he paid $3 million. They wanted 6. Woo! Them niggas ain't playing no games. No games. That's one of the biggest strong arms I done heard about. Can't be just saying, you can't be associating that man's name with drugs. He had to pay the fine. Go to Crown Court TV. It came out in the case. He said, you think he really paid it? If they talking about it, and the caliber of cases that be on Crown Court TV, that's all motion picture shit. That shit all real, all facts. All the key players is the real deal. If his name came out in that, he paid somebody. He paid somebody. That's a lot of fucking money, y'all. Everybody gets cases in December. This is the last quarter, man. This is the last quarter. It's the end of it. Wayne, I hear you. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. He said, you asked Shaq about, I asked him 2 questions. I asked him, just 3, 5 seconds left on the clock. Who gets the shot? Kobe Bryant or Chris Jackson? He didn't even hesitate. He said, oh, I got to go with Chris. That's what he said. Then I asked him about Hank Gathers. He was like, man, he was an animal. He was a beast. He just kept coming. He wouldn't die. Yeah. He didn't pick Kobe. He put Chris Jackson. I knew he was going to pick Chris. He said Rick did the right thing. Rick is still getting paid off that record. So what he did was he kind of gave them theirs off the top. He said, Gully, are you surprised that Hassan Campbell's more popular than you on YouTube? Shit, he should be. He be on here every day. I don't be on here every day. I'm a content creator and shit. It's a difference. It's a difference between being a YouTuber and a content creator. It's 2 different things and shit. He said the Southeast honey badger fur. I wonder if badger got good. Do they got good pelts? I have to look that up. Come through with the badger on. Tell me the private plane with 100 pounds that Juice died on doesn't make sense now. He was signed to Herbo. Damn. I see Chris Jackson when he... Ace Howard, what do you want me to be upset about Hassan? What do you want me to dislike Hassan? Like, what do you want, my nigga? You got to understand when somebody's in a good place and position and shit. I've established my territory. I'm who I am. Hassan is who he is. And I go for each and everybody else that you see online and shit. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. There's nobody like the dribble. And there's nothing popping online like this shit here. Period. He said, did you coin the term dribble? I only heard you use that, but I heard Rock Marciano use it in the bar. Rock got an impeccable dribble, man. He could use it. He followed me on IG. I mean, I want one of them niggas to pick that shit up. He said, men stay gossiping and trying to start beef. You got to be able to sidestep that shit. Just because he having a bad day, because he fucked up in life, that don't mean that I have to absorb the energy that he got. Like, I just told you, I was just with Shaquille O'Neal and shit. Do you know what I fucking feel like? I'm bulletproof online right now. That was something personal. That's beyond bucket list shit. I'm a Laker fan and shit. And I wasn't with him on no fan shit. We was kicking it. It was bitches looking at me. I was in the VIP with them. They walked me in and shit. They're like, yo, here he is right here. Introduced me to this Gully TV. Nigga stand up, dap me up and shit. Everybody looking at me and shit. It was electrifying and shit. So, what you want from me, my nigga? You want me to be upset outside? He said, I saw too hypocritical. One day he's brother's keeper, the next day he turns on you. Delancey Street. Shout out to that's old New York. Hip hop, sports, and fashion. That's what I'm serving here. Yeah, Shaq was a giant. He's so big that, you know, when you see somebody and they real tall, when they tall and skinny, they look kind of like, you know, not proportioned correctly and shit. He's as tall and he's as wide as he is tall and shit. I see why. I could very much see why he did a lot of dunking like that. Like once he get the ball that close to the rim, there's virtually nothing that you can do. And that's how it played out in the league. I should have asked him, man, why are you so hard on Dwight Howard? I had a chance. I still could ask him. He said, what's the topic today? Did you read the title? A lot of guys are they turning in their celebrity that they worked so hard for prison uniforms, for indictments, for paperwork, for court dates. Does it sound like a fair exchange? I should have asked you, man. Because Dwight called himself Superman. John Wall traded for Westbrook. Poor Westbrook. Do he got any help in Washington? I think they put him on a team where there's no help, so he could just go buck wild and do what he want to do. He gonna have DC lit. They coming out to see him. They coming out to see him. That's for sure. Oh, he come to take the ball out of Bill's hands, huh? He said Washington trash too. He gonna go buck wild over there. They were putting pressure on Wash. They showed up to at least 20 shows, 100 deep. He had no choice but to pay. Bill's just a guard, though. Maybe they can tag team some shit. I don't know. He said DC need the reason why they changed, to my recollection, the reason why they changed the Washington basketball team's name to the Wizards is because of the stigma bullets. And I think maybe somebody who was putting in work in DC might have been wearing bullets jackets or some shit like that. Whatever the case, it has something to do with violence. Was it because DC was way too hot at the time? Washington Bullets. It just didn't sound good. It sounded bad. Wow. Niggas turned up the city to the point they had to alter the name of the motherfucking franchise. Do you think Benny and team snitched for calling the police? What type of fucking question is that? If a fucking celebrity gets shot, don't you know somebody got to call the fucking police? They got to call the fuck. The fuck type of question is that? What he's supposed to do? Stand there and he's not a regular person. Let me clarify. And he should know this when going to fucking Walmarts and being certain places. Benny's an A-list hip hop star. He is. I mean, he's as identifiable as the rest of these niggas now. Shit. Especially if you be on the internet. Period. They got to call the whole shebang. When you call the ambulance and say somebody got shot, they all listening to the fucking scanner. Oh, it's a shooting at Walmart. Police got to come. Dumb as fuck. Yeah, don't call nobody. Let me bleed out. The bullets were trying to get away from the negative. I don't think Benny realized that he was A-list then. Rest assured, he know now. Yeah, he know now. Make sure y'all like this video. It's almost 700 people here. I appreciate you all. Is being a rapper dangerous? Is being a rapper dangerous? Another guy, damn, what's his name? I think his name was Yace. He's from the West Coast. He's from the Bay Area. He lost his life recently. It's out of control. Shit, being a street rapper is dangerous. Barry Green, thank you. Any more on Terra interview? Yeah, I got one coming for y'all in like 30, 40 minutes. Hour. There's what little Yace. Okay. Rest in peace to him. I remember you when you could like count the motherfucking rappers that got killed. You could count them like on your hand. Scott LaRock. Then it was like others. But you could count them on your fucking hand. Even when Biggie and Tupac, you could still count them on your hand. Jam Master Jay, you could still count them on your hand. Now, it might be 10 in a fucking year. A lot of times with the internet, though, some of these guys, we don't. With the guy from New Jersey, Triple Beans. I never heard of him. Some of these guys, you don't even hear about them until they get killed. You don't even hear about them until I knew about Mo3. You didn't even hear about them. You never heard their name or nothing until they get killed. Big L, pardon me. He said there'd be 10 dead rappers in one city now. Do you think it's envy from other people that get these rappers killed? I know in a body of people, in a population, there's an energy, there's a jealous energy where there's someone who always just has to challenge. Maybe a celebrity is in a spot, or a pro athlete is in a spot. Everybody be happy to see him. Everybody be happy to see him. Like, yo, oh shit, that's, except for one or two people, and that's all it take. That's all it take. One or two people. Fuck that nigga. It's always that. It's always them type of niggas around and shit. Fuck that nigga. Makes you wonder, like, why did you even come? Why are you even around if you had that type of attitude? And they be wanting niggas with names. You got a name for yourself? Like that shit that happened to Stack Bundles. That was some sucker shit. That was some, and what Chinks drugs. That was all suck. That was all extra sucker shit because them niggas was famous. J. Cole and Kendrick is good in any city. Them niggas don't be wearing jewelry and shit like that. But if Kendrick or J. Cole get caught on any East Coast city with jewelry in this day and age, that shit is for free. Just take it off. For real. Like some of the jewelry the niggas be wearing be almost retirement money. He said like when Paul Pierce got stabbed. Sick, man. Rock stars aren't shooting each other up. Can y'all like this video? Share this live. I remember I used to DJ, we had to keep Glocks in the turntable cases. Fat Tone, Mac Dre. Queen Anthony early dumbass got hit coming out the strip club. These youngins don't aspire to do shit. Their only goal is to be a rapper. I wish my son would come out his mouth to say I'm gonna be a rapper. If a kid wants to be a rapper, I mean, what the fuck? How can you blame them? What else? Where else do they see successful people who look like them besides sports and entertainment? Where else? I mean, for real. Imagine the amount of people that have died for fake jewelry. God damn. If a nigga got some fake jewelry on, I think he gonna run that shit immediately. Probably get clapped for having fake jewelry. Just don't be a gangster rapper. The gangster rap genre might be running out of gas. There's too much death associated with it. It's really, really, really hard to listen to it when you know it's reality and shit. Got to start inspiring the youth at home. Thanks for the fitness and health you bring to the table. You welcome. Can y'all like this video? Y'all's lazy motherfuckers. Y'all one of the laziest groups ever. Since you late, Lena Lean, how about you like the video and share it on all of your social media platforms? I got more content coming. I did so much work in the last couple of weeks. I'm strapped. It's sad seeing all these up and coming rappers getting smoked every day on the internet. It's sad seeing them get arrested too. And they all black, of course. I believe that the government might enjoy the notoriety of prosecuting hip hop artists. The prosecuting attorneys, the guys who are responsible for writing these indictments. I believe when they look at it and see what's going on, look at the landscape, they probably young too. Some of these prosecutors are probably young too, probably of the hip hop generation age, and are aware of the magnitude and the prestige that these people hold in the culture and in the communities, and say, you know what, I'm gonna take him the fuck down, like they did Bill Cosby. I'm gonna take him the fuck down. They like him. Let's go after him. Let's put him in jail. That's what's going on and shit. The jungle air raids the other day. Nah, I seen somebody with him though. Little something to write. The white. He said, "Born divine." I don't even know why he has a righteous name when he don't speak of any. He don't speak life on no level. I've never heard him get on the channel and speak life or say anything positive or nothing. I know for a fact he probably was in special class growing up. He was in special class growing up. It ain't a doubt in my mind. You know why? Because he can't even identify that he's corny and retarded. He can't. He can't even identify that shit. He don't even change the, he don't even try to adjust the lighting on his video. Everything looks cheap always. He always in some, probably living in a room and house or some shit like that. And he's just a mess, man. We're the multi-million-dollar scammers, though. It's quiet shit. They saying that some of the million-dollar scammers is niggas now and shit. This ain't an exclusive ball club no more. I think the white-collar crime has officially hit the neighborhoods. He said he funny, though. That nigga stink and he retarded. Yeah. It's sad, too, how many rappers are becoming drug addicts, and it's almost normalized to be. The way that the entertainment business works, I paid attention to this when I was around Akon and Mark Curry and them, right? Every meal, every meeting, everything is, you want a drink. Everybody's trying to buy you a drink. It starts from breakfast. It starts from breakfast, alcohol. And they try to normalize it. Put orange juice into this mimosa. You could drink it with breakfast. Just for you know it, you're drinking all fucking day. And then when you go to other social settings, people say, "Yo, I want to drink," and they try to make this shit normal. And if you're not careful, this will become your lifestyle. Like, I was like, these niggas crazy. I'm like, these motherfuckers crazy. I said, I see how motherfuckers be all fucked up. Like, this shit could happen to you and shit. He said, no wonder some rappers aren't level-headed. They be getting lit from the morning on. They do. They do. I had to pay attention. I'm behind the camera, number one. And number two, I don't drink like that. I'm not, nah, you're not gonna make me no drinker just because we hanging and shit every day. He said, why people refuse to work out now? Just want to look a mess. Want to look a mess online, want to look a mess in person. You ain't gonna get that here. You ain't gonna get nothing but hip hop, sports, and fashion, and of course fitness. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, the Real Gully TV. I keep fresh content on the IG page, by the way. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me now, the Real Gully TV. He said, gotta add fitness to the slogan. Unless you do a Funk Master Flex. Funk Master Flex is disgusting, man. He made black men look bad. How you gonna go get, you went and got a bad bitch surgery, my nigga? What the fuck? Who the fuck was he sitting around that exposed him to this shit, that told him that this was gonna be an okay thing to do? Somebody trimmed the fuck out of him. He got talked into that shit. He probably encountered one of them dudes that do one of them surgeries somewhere, and they told him all how they could make him look better. They told him all of the things. Yeah, come on in. They gassed that nigga up. and emasculated him. Bad bitch surgery. He said if it wasn't an immediate health issue, he nasty for that. He is nasty. Casanova didn't employ anyone. He participated in the streets. I bet none of his co-defendants filled out a W-4 form. Dolores Tucker doesn't deserve shit. She was trying to take Suge's coin and give it to Warner Brothers to start her own label. He says, so all these cats don't want to work out. They going under the knife. Yes, it's disgusting. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Make sure y'all hit the bell if this is your first time. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter at Gully TV1. I'm about to roll up. And I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for coming through, but come on, fuck with me on Instagram. Oh, Tara Wallace interview coming in like an hour, so make sure y'all stay tuned. Peace. Boom, 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 boom.